Hey everyone, welcome to Kim Yin Yoga. I'm Kim, and today we have a very quick session to help with sciatic nerve pain. We're going to start in Dandasana, the staff or stick pose, but know right away, first know right away that I have sciatica right now. So you're getting this live action. We're going slow. We're not going to do anything that's going to harm or tweak or make worse this nerve pain. You may want to start out, I'm going to start out back here, so that instead of the very upright Dandasana, we're coming back here. Just be sure that you have cleared any sorts of exercise with your healthcare professional and you know what kind of disc problem you're dealing with. I have a compression, an old sports injury, that weightlifting injury that has left times of compression on the sciatic nerve, which can be very painful. So let's get started. Dandasana, we're going to point the toes and flex the toes alternately. It's going to seem very simple. No pain. I'm going to give you a little barometer. I'm going to let you know if I feel pain. This shouldn't hurt the sciatic nerve at all. We are simply doing a little stretching and contracting. You can then point those toes right up to your face, out away from you. Do it simultaneously. Beautiful. And now we're just going to carry on. Bring the feet up. Everything that we do is slowly and gingerly without causing any pain. I'm coming down onto my elbows. Backs of my hands are under the bum. And very gently, we're going to do some little windshield wipers. So I'm rotating my hips internally and externally. The side turning away from the sciatica doesn't have the same range of motion. As soon as you start to feel it, get back the other way. This is not like in Yin Yoga where we go and find our edge and then hold it and keep deepening the edge. We're not interested in putting stress and strain around this nerve. What we're interested in doing is creating more space in the lower back and the pelvis. All right. Depending on where you're at with your sciatica, you may be able to drop the sore leg down, lift the foot up on it, and give yourself a little weight as you rotate that hip internally. That's not terrific for me. I'm just going to compare it to the other side, which says no pain. No, no pain is better. So I'm not really there yet. I'm just going to stick to the windshield wiping and let that gently go down. All right, deep breath in. And we're going to do something that's just wonderful for the lower back. It is so simple and so terrific. We're just going to lay here flat. You do it two ways, knees up or feet to the wide edge of the mat. I'm going to keep my feet up. So it's starting to hurt with the sometimes tipping it in depending on where your pain is good, but I'm going to keep mine straight. Palms into the tops of the thighs, right in the creases there. And I'm going to take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, I'm pushing into, I'll just lift my head a little bit. I'm pushing into my legs. I am Uddiyana Bandha, navel to the back of the spine, and I'm pushing my abs up. So, exhale out. I'm getting this isometric, deep breath in, and traction, pushing away. And as I push away, I can go ahead and keep my feet anchored. It creates this isometric, and it's actually opening up the lower spine. Exhale it out. One more deep breath in. Exhale we go, and I'm pushing, and it's subtle. You don't think, oh, there's nothing happening. But if you're in sciatica pain, you'll notice, oh, there's a little relief there. Let it go. Okay. We're going to do a very gentle reclined pigeon, if it feels all right for you. So I'm taking both hands. I'm easing. This is the sore side. Let's start there. Take your inflamed nerve leg side up. You can do a little curl if it feels okay. You'll be surprised how this kind of action with no weight bearing can be just fine. Now, here's the trick. How's it going to feel if you go for figure 4? You test that out. Mine's okay now. It wasn't yesterday. We weren't going to do any filming at all yesterday. And then I realized, okay, today's a bit better. All right, so I'm just going to come gently up into a little thread the needle, reclined pigeon. You might want to fold this down. Now, you know, I've told you so many times, if the foot is dialed down to the hip, you can fold things up pretty snugly and get a very milder opening, and that might be perfect for you today. If it's still okay to have the hip, the foot up a little higher, you might want to create a little more space. We're opening up and creating space in the pelvis, which means space for that sciatic nerve to flow without being pinched, and that's what we want. Okay, you decide where you're going to put your foot along your thigh and how open things are going to go. All right, and we're going to do one little isometric where I'm lacing the back of the thigh and I'm just relaxing this foot. Deep breath in. And I'm flexing the foot and I'm pushing out like I'm going to take a big step. Hands don't let it. So I am isometric, pushing into the heel, pushing hard into the thigh, which I am holding in. And release. All right, gently put that down. And we're going to do the other side. You want to make sure that everything is slow and even and gentle. Okay, up we come. Slowly. Feel how it feels. This isn't the nerve that's affected, but we have to remember everything is connected. So I am slowly bringing it down. Oh my God, it really opens up that side and deep into the lower back. So, wow, what a combination. All right, I'm not going for pain. I'm not looking for that edge. I just want to feel the sensation of opening. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. And for the isometric, relaxed. And remember, this is the nerve side, so just take it in slow increments, but it's putting energy into the opposite side. We'll see how it feels. We're going to know in a minute. Deep breath in. And I'm pushing out the heel. No pain. Holding it in. I'm finding myself doing about 10 or 15% less pressure than I did on the other side, just because I've had such severe pain. I don't want to tweak it, but oh yeah, it just feels like it's opening up. Very nice. Let's do it. One more deep breath in. Isometric. Push through that heel. Hold it in. Come back to the same percentage I was on the other side. And relax. All right. We're going to roll the knees around gently as it feels good. Roll back the other way. And we'll just do one Mantak Jia, little bound hedgehog. I'm going to start with grabbing my feet with my toes and pressing just with my hands. It's a tiny isometric. Chin is up for clear airway. Pushing my knees into my hands are holding. Exhale it out, and if it feels comfortable, if you want to roll up a little tighter, I'm going to do it like this as well. Deep breath in. Isometric. I've got my sits bones moving left to right. My pelvis on both sides is opening. Okay. And I'm backing it off because that hurt. I'm listening to my body, backing it off to about 25%. And exhale it out. Isometrics are amazing, but they can be very, very strong. Let's do one more of that traction compression where I'm pushing into the tops of my legs and dropping my pelvis flat on my back down into the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Okay. Straighten your legs out long if you can. If that feels good. Arms up over the head. Stretch to the degree that you can. Be very mindful of how much arch you create. Another deep breath here. And we're just going to roll up to seated. I've got to roll this way because you want to roll towards the side that has the sciatica. Very important. And I'm coming up. There was a little moment there. But it's all right. Oh my gosh. It really does help so much. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me today in this practice of relieving nerve pain. I hope it helps. If it does, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe. I've got a whole series of yoga for sciatica and lower back pain